You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
We getting nuts right now. What's happening, guys? Had to put that, obviously. You guys know the normal intro, which is, you want to get nuts, let's get nuts, which will most likely remain as the intro, but of course I had to pay homage to, the trailer that just was released today. Had to put that out there, so there you go. Updated it a little bit. Maybe I'll go back and forth when it comes to it, because, it's awesome. What's happening, guys? Welcome to Film Junkee Live on a Tuesday. That's right, a Tuesday. Told you guys that most likely that I was definitely going to be doing a stream tonight because of the Warner Brothers presentation that happened today at good old CinemaCon. And of course, we're going to be breaking down that Flash trailer. We're going to talk about the Aquaman teaser that was shown there. But yeah, we're going to talk about everything that's happening. And then I try to time this just right. Try to time it just right because the screening was at 4:45, which is we're almost 2 hours. So almost 2 hours into the screening. Granted that it actually started. So hopefully by the time we get to, through everything else, we're going to get a slew of CinemaCon Flash screening reactions. So that's why I showed up a half hour later than usual. So there you go. There you go. All right, guys, who's out there? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts, baby. Galactic Fearsome, good to see you. MSGT. It's been years since I was this looking forward to a DC movie finally. That's good. Christopher, hello, my friend. The Flash trailer was awesome, and the news on Craven being rated R and with Rhino. Yes, we'll talk a little bit about that too when we go to the tweets. Patrick, rewatch Sandman and Jack Reacher TV on Prime. Good. Darkness Under the Wind. Can't stay, but wanted to say hello. Well, hello. Thank you for dropping by. Captain Biggians, if I'm saying that right. Good to see you. All right. And boop. All right. Turn that off. Mr. Eric, well, this is unexpected. I said it last night that it was going to happen. All right. Special Tuesday night episode. Hope this doesn't mean nothing for Wednesday. Well, we're going to play it by ear on Wednesday. Because, we'll see. I mean, I might still try to, but, the fact that I'm doing the stream tonight and talking about all this might not be a stream tomorrow, but again, we'll be playing that by ear, Kind of got a busy weekend happening. I don't know if you knew that, but, it's okay if you didn't. Nate Smith, hey, Dave, looks like you'll have to update your intro. Well, looks like I did. Yay! Miss Nighthawk right here. Yes, like what she said. That's what she said. And of course, good to see you, Steph. Always good to see you. We got Mr. Fear Jason right here. All right, who else we got? Let's see, we got Mr. Jose. What up, Dave? What up? Yes. Great trailer. Let's get nuts. Rowdy Richter. Hope you all having a great evening. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. Ronak, good to see you. It's been a while. I know. Yeah, you haven't been in there for a bit. Ken, what's going on, sirs? Tuesdays, it's been okay. A little frustrating at work, but that's about it. Ariel, how's it going? Trying to like the Flash. I mean, I don't know. It's hard not to not. I'm just saying. Stephanie T, I think yeah. And there you go. Brought the new intro in. So, let's see who else we got. We got Nick Victory. What's going on? Anybody else? Tet. Good to see you. Alex Martinez finally made it on the live. Hey, good. I just got out of the shower like half an hour ago. Come on. You don't know what you're talking about, Saggy, but it's okay. It's fine. All right, we got Brendan right here as well. Let's see, we got Thomas. What is up? Did you see? Yes, did see that. I'm not going to show that, though, because I've been screwed before when it comes to international trailers. But I'll talk about it. I will talk about it when it comes to that Japanese trailer. Because, yes, there's like a lot more footage. And it was like, what? Whoa, look at that. So, but I've been screwed before where I've gotten videos taken down by reacting or, something to international trailers because then, it's so stupid the way everything is, man. So what's going on, Mark? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else we got? We got Hobo Deluxe. That was great. Literally cried. There you go. Some emotional reactions happening. Max Wolf Danger, long time no see. What's up? Yeah. Good to see you. We got Travis. You're in Vegas, and people are currently watching The Flash right now in Vegas. Jeez. Half hour, plenty of time. Yeah, exactly. We got Rez right here. Good to see you. What's going on, Aaron? Just talking about all kinds of craziness that happened today, so that's good. We got Miss Lisa Jackson. Hi, Lisa. And you're also in Vegas, too, man. Too bad. Those Japanese are... Yeah, exactly. So I'm not going to... I think I'm going to show one little thing. Probably my favorite shot of the whole Japanese trailer that they showed. I will show that because, I think I can get away with that. Just one little thing. That's all. What's going on, Ryan? Good to see you. Salute. Hey, salute. Mr. Oates. Yes, good to see you. We got Michaela right here. Good to see you, too. We got Viper. I feel like Keaton's I'm Batman or Let's Get Nuts were shot in the trailers only to... Yeah, they might not be in the movie. It might be only for... You have a good... You bring up a good point. You bring up a good point right there. It might only be like something for the trailers, which is really good marketing if you actually think about it. So, but anyways, guys, make sure you guys smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. If you want to become a member, be part of that community right there. And then, of course, follow me on all the various social media stuff because this weekend I'm going to be posting videos, shorts, pictures, mainly on Twitter and Instagram. I'll try to do some Vero stuff too, but I'm going to try to be, at the SnyderCon event, the Full Circle event. I'm going to be trying to post as much as I can. Everybody else will be doing stuff too, so naturally follow them. Scott McClellan, he said that he was going to be obviously talking. He's going to be doing vlogs and whatnot for all that. We got Mr. Ben Everett's right there. Show screenshots. They're taking down videos. And see, I don't even want to really fuck with that. So maybe I shouldn't even show that little clip. Eesh, I know. See, that's the thing. When it comes to international stuff, you never know. You never know what's going to happen when it comes to that, man. I tell you what, it's always very wonky. I mean, we could show, obviously we're going to break down the Flash trailer, but that Japanese trailer, which shows a ton of more footage, I'm not going to be able to show that, so... Yeah, but anyways, guys, let's get to it. Let's get to that tweets right now. Ba-ba-da-bop. And yes, guys, the Kraven movie is going to be rated R. What? Yay. You know what else should have been rated R in the Sony Marvel Cinematic Universe? Fucking Morbius. You had a vampire. The lead was a vampire, but it wasn't rated R? But... then you were like, wait a minute, we should probably make this rated R. Kraven? Okay, he's going to kill some people. He's going to kill a lot of people. Yeah, you make it rated R. And apparently he's going to be wearing this getup too. Mr. Aaron Taylor Johnson's going to be wearing this kind of, the vest and the fur and stuff like that. Yes, we're actually going to see him killing people and animals. That's right. Mr. Brandon Davis said, Kraven the Hunter showed a trailer at CinemaCon, gritty, bloody, a few F-bombs. Aaron Taylor Johnson bites a dude's face out and spits it towards the camera. Holds up the classic costume and even runs on all fours. What? He's out to be nothing like his dad. Looks vicious. This is how you do it. This is how they're going to correct the whole Morbius thing because they effed up Morbius way too much. Now Kraven, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go completely the opposite. Let's show gore. Let's show craziness. Let's show action. I am now looking forward to Kraven the Hunter because of what they showed at CinemaCon. Because of that. That is great. And the Rhino's going to be in it. Are we going to get an actual Rhino? We're not going to get one in a mech suit, like it was in Amazing Spider-Man 2. We're not going to get that version. We're going to hopefully get this kind of version source accurate. Hopefully that's going to be the case. But yeah, that's great. So we got the Rhino in it. And they also showed, Sony also showed footage to, right here, right here, Eric Davis said right here, they said Sony just screened the first footage from Ridley Scott's action epic Napoleon. Joaquin Phoenix stars as Napoleon. We watched a massive battle sequence where Napoleon surprises an attacking army with a vicious wintry assault. Looks real good. So there you go. I totally forgot that this was actually coming out. So that's good. That's good. And then we got David Ayer right here teasing that he's in the mix. He's mixing some shit when it comes to his Beekeeper movie. That's going to be good. And we got Robert Meyer Burnett talking about Craven is hardcore R-rated. That was unexpected. As Aaron Taylor Johnson said it, fuck yes. Fuck yes. Who wants to get a Dave the Film Junkie Renfield figure? I don't know how. Fear Jason. I don't know how you do this. It's pretty awesome stuff. But, I showed this yesterday. Somebody made a mock-up of Renfield and Nicolas Cage's Dracula. And somehow Fear Jason made the figure of me right there. So that's pretty funny. Absolutely, yeah. It's absolutely terrifying. But, hey, it's pretty awesome. We got another shot from Across the Spider-Verse right here of good old Miles Morales. So that's pretty sweet. Oh, look at this right here. What? This is pretty sweet. This is a pretty little sweet thing right here. Look at that. Look at that. Jeez. Taking the concept art and then a side profile of Keaton's Batman right there. That's pretty damn awesome right there. Flash Film News showing that off. Another shot of Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse of Miles Morales doing some thwip, web swinging right there. We got Dustin Massey right here. We got some Henry Cavill, the last son of Krypton art that he posted right there. So if you want to purchase it, go right ahead. We also got Batman the Animated Series Robin right here from Mr. Phil Cho, which is great. Always like his art. Yeah, okay, so this shot right here, I know some people, this is like the first shot that got released today. And then, of course, you get a mixed bag of people saying it looks really bad. Again, and I get it. It doesn't. It does look video game-esque at a little bit, but of course the VFX are going to be polished. But it's just kind of funny because, anytime I've said it before, I'm like, anytime you try to screenshot a shot that has a lot of visual effects, and now that we know what this shot is, it's a little bit different in the context of the footage. But yeah, a lot of people are just kind of like, of course, just want to shit all over it. As they do. That's fine, but I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. It doesn't look that sharp, but it's a screenshot from the trailer, and the shot from the trailer, which we'll go over, looks pretty cool. All right, and we got another poster for The Witcher right here, Mr. Henry Cavill in his last outing as Geralt right there. So, all right, and then yes, and when it comes to Craven the Hunter, apparently Alessandro Nivola is apparently going to be playing the Rhino. I'm pretty sure, it's kind of funny because I put the movie on not too long ago. I think it was a couple nights ago I put on the movie. I believe he was in Jurassic Park 3, but I know him as Pollux Troy in Face Off. I didn't watch the whole thing because, it's a long movie. But the other night I just put on Face Off because I love Face Off, and he plays Pollux Troy in Face Off. I believe that's that guy. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that, but yeah. Oh yeah, Geralt. Sorry, I mispronounce everything, Stephanie. I don't know. You know me. And then may he rest in peace. Harry Belafonte passed away today, which if you've watched Beetlejuice, you know his music, but he passed away today at the age of 96. I always find it funny though when people go, "Oh my God, so sad." I'm like, I think he was okay to probably leave. I think he was probably like, 96 years old, lived a freaking full life. So may he rest in peace. You want me to say let's get nuts? But yeah. But anyways, may he rest in peace. I'm just looking at the chat right there. So, all right, keep going. I got a new shot of Cillian Murphy right here from Oppenheimer. So they're dropping that. We got some Tom Cruise on a motorcycle action happening with Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. David Fincher's The Killer was screened for Netflix a few days ago. It left the room stunned. An ice-cold thriller that has atmospheric dread all over it. There are neo-noir elements, very graphic violence, but it's also very entertaining. So there you go. The new David Fincher movie. That's right. And then, of course, we have the banner right here that got released that I utilized, of course, for the thumbnail. I'm sorry, but the Flash costume looks fucking awesome in this poster. I mean, they all look pretty damn cool, but I mean, anybody who's still complaining about the Flash costume, I'm like, look at it right here. It looks absolutely magnificent. And even in the trailer, it looked good too. So, yeah, I'm just saying, but that's a cool poster. We also got some Transformer posters that they released, which, you know, I'm not really looking forward to that movie. I'll still watch it, but hey. And then another poster for the Flash right here, you know. Not quite floating heads, but hey, you know, there's the 3 right there, and you got the Batwing in the poster, which is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love it. More posters, of course, for Transformers. We got this awesome art right here by Tony De La Cruz. And yes, we'll talk about all that stuff. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Margot Robbie was there, of course, for Barbie. The whole cast was there. You know, you gotta love, Greta. You know, he wore a Greta shirt. So why not? You know, I like that. Good on him. But yeah, they talked about all kinds of things. Of course, we have the Barbie presentation right there that happened today. We got both of them standing up on stage. They do that. All right. And then, of course, they talked about Dune 2. Of course, we're going to be talking about that, and we'll talk about Aquaman as well. So, okay. God, that shot right there is just gorgeous. Anyways, and then there's some Blue Beetle. You know, we got Maridueña right there, and Miss Bruna was also there too. And Angel, Mr. Emmanuel Soto was also there. So that's cool. Flash was trending all day today, which is great. And Michael Shannon. Look at this right here. So Michael Shannon was hesitant at first to reprise his role as General Zod after what happened with Zack Snyder, because, you know, Michael Shannon is one of the good ones. I think we might have heard something like this before, but I just love the fact that Flash Film News actually reported this again, because it's just like, but I talked to Andy Muschietti about it, and I liked Andy, and I said, Andy, look, I just want to get Zack's blessing on this because it just doesn't feel right without that. And Zack, to his credit, was very understanding. He gave me his blessing, and I went to do it. That's what I'm talking about. Blessing. He got Zack's blessing, guys. I'm telling you. You know, when it comes to the Flash, I'm telling you, like, you know, when people still have a problem with it, when it comes to the Snyder community, you know, it's like Zack is giving blessings all over the place. He talked about it when I talked to him on the Vodka stream. He brought it up. I didn't bring it up. He brought it up. He thought, wow, that looks pretty cool. And again, I wish I would have asked if he asked Andy Muschietti anything, like, or if he had a meeting or a conversation on the phone, Zoom or something like that. I'm pretty sure that there was a conversation between Andy Muschietti and Zack Snyder about this whole thing. And the fact that Michael Shannon didn't take the role, didn't take the part, didn't take the, you know, return for General Zod until he got Zack's blessing, and Zack gave him the blessing. Again, that's why it's just like when the people are so against it, it's like Zack is like giving the blessing to Michael Shannon. Come on now. This is what it's all about right here. I hope Michael Shannon is at the Full Circle event. How awesome would that be? If he showed up for the Man of Steel panel, holy crap. And then maybe they'll, you know, I'm sure there's going to be a conversation. If he is there, they're going to talk about him returning as Zod, he'll probably even mention this again. They'll probably talk about it again. And like, again, are you just going to ignore that? Are we just going to ignore the fact that I think Zack Snyder is looking forward to watching the Flash movie? Are we just going to ignore that? We can't. Can't ignore that. Sorry, just can't do it. But good on Michael Shannon. Good on Michael Shannon for that, man. Good on Michael Shannon. Oh, so yeah. Kevin Smith right here is loving the trailer. Kevin Smith right here said the 1989 Batman was such an important movie to me, to my pre-Clerks life, that I never imagined I'd get to see Keaton put on the Batsuit again. But seeing this trailer and how much screen time my old hero gets in my much-needed happy place, I'm 18 again, just like on June 23rd, 1989. So Batman 89 premiered on June 23rd, 1989. The Flash, with Keaton's return, is going to be showing up, about 7 days earlier, about a week earlier, June 16th, 2023. Isn't that crazy? Crazy to think about. But yeah, this shot right here from the Japanese trailer of the Speed Force, what the hell is happening right there? What is that? Hold on, let's look at it again. What the hell's going on? There's fire. He's in a bubble, a fiery bubble. What? Oh man, that shot right there. That got me going. Holy crap. God, I can't get over that shot. So I'm glad the Speed Force shot with fire. Fire. My God. Ugh, shots are freaking wild, man. Yeah, you're right, Jose. My God, that shot. Oh, man. And then you got Oppenheimer from Messy Pandas, a poster that he posted, which is really cool. Gotta love that. And apparently, guys, at CinemaCon, the logo for the Batman Part 2 was shown during Warner Brothers' 100th anniversary reel. So there you go. So there's a logo out there. Come on, Matt Reeves. What are you doing to us? What are you doing? But when I heard this, man, ooh, man, can anybody get a picture of it? Where's the picture of that logo? But apparently, obviously they instructed everybody to keep their phones off. But we have a logo for the Batman Part 2. Wonder what it's going to look like. Here's footage from Kraven the Hunter. What are you talking about? What? It's funny. I thought that was funny. It was a funny tweet. So, yeah, there you go. Ha ha, tee hee, blah, blah, blah. So, there you go. Okay. Classic. Ace Ventura When Nature Calls. You gotta love that. Gotta love it. But, yeah. So, all right, let's get into it here. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into... I had David Ayer still up right there. Whoops, my bad. Anyways, okay, CinemaCon. Let's talk about it right there. Movie's over 15 minutes. Is over in 15 minutes. Yes, that's right. Should be over in about 15 minutes, and all the reactions will start rolling in. But we're going to talk about what happened today when it comes to the Warner Brothers CinemaCon presentation. Okay? I'm just going to go down a list here that I made. I'm not going to share my screen because there really wasn't anything to share. I already shared some stuff when we went over the tweets. There was that. So one of the first things, and one of the biggest things that everybody was talking about, of course, is Barbie. Okay, when it comes to Barbie, everybody's kind of wondering what's going to be happening with that. I was wondering what was going to be happening with that, but they talked about Barbie, and they did show exclusive footage. I know it sucks that we don't get the footage, but a lot of people, there's people that paid to go to these conventions, so they should get the exclusive footage. But here's the footage description right here. It says CinemaCon got a look at a new trailer, and this is from discussingfilm.net, by the way, which I'm reading this from Greta Gerwig's Barbie. The footage kicks off with Margot Robbie's Barbie living her best life in Barbie Land, waking up every morning to the same comical routine. That sounds very Lego movie-like. Anyways, and hanging out with her fellow Barbies and Kens. They have They have a beach and disco night parties where they break out into synchronized dance numbers. Margot Robbie accidentally breaks the mood one day when she asks her fellow dolls if they've ever thought about death while dancing in a hilarious needle scratch moment. So, yeesh. From the moment on, our main Barbie starts to experience side effects from her curiosity, which includes her heel-shaped feet going flat like normal humans. Remember in the trailer when we saw her like get out of her high heels? She was still very much, her feet were still up, which I thought was funny. This, of course, scares the living hell out of the fellow dolls. Her friends encourage her to visit the weird Barbie, who lives on the top of this hill in a zany and bizarre dollhouse. The weird Barbie is played by Kate McKinnon and is dressed in a mixed match of different color outfits while also stuck doing the splits with her legs. How many times did you take a Barbie doll and do that? She knows the truth about their world and offers our main Barbie a choice like in the Matrix. Choose the pink heel or stay in Barbie Land, or choose a dirty sandal to learn the origins of being a doll. Margot's Barbie just wants to go back to her simple life, but the weird Barbie forces her to take the sandal. Margot's Barbie is next seen in the desert driving out of Barbie Land in her pink convertible. Ken surprises her by secretly sneaking in the back seat to tag along for the ride, since there is an incestuable dope. He's a dope. I guess that's what they meant to say. From here on, the two explore reality while behaving like themselves, So apparently that's what's the whole theme when it comes to that. As Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling cause chaos in reality, the rest of the Barbies and Kens back home start to grow suspicious and ask questions, and Barbie versus Ken war soon ensues within their confusion. The trailer finally sheds more light on what the actual plot of Greta Gerwig's Barbie is going to be. Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling's adventures in the real world will more than likely take up most of the second half of the movie, while the rest of the Barbies and Kens run amok back in Barbie Land. Will Ferrell and America Ferrera will also have to come to terms with their own creations in the dolls, and as they lose control of their toy empire. John Cena's Merman Ken, that's right, John Cena is a merman. Say that again. John Cena is a merman in this movie. With long hair and briefly seen in Barbie Land at the beach, maybe he's a partner of Dua Lipa's mermaid Barbie. That's right, Dua Lipa is also a mermaid. So there you go. There's your Barbie. There's your Barbie footage right there. There's your Barbie trailer that they showed right there. It's going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting. And then they showed... Speaking of like fish type things, they showed a trailer to The Meg 2, The Trench. That's right. I'm not going to go over this footage, but I'm sure it's just a big fish. Jason Statham, of course, is in that. And so The Meg 2 was also shown. Blue Beetle, they showed some exclusive footage when it comes to that. It's a DC Films co-CEO Peter Safran and director Angel, I guess you could say, Manuel Soto gave CinemaCon attendees an exclusive version of the already released Blue Beetle trailer. For the most part, the trailer plays the same as the one fans can find online, with the exception of added moments where we get to see Jaime Reyes test out the abilities of the Scarab armor in action. He gets creative with using force fields and turns his hands into oversized power fists to take a group of goons down. Yeah, we've seen that with Green Lantern, and we've seen that with Miss Marvel, but, Blue Beetle has that too. Aside from these additional action beats, we get to see Reyes' family more in action. Director Angel Manuel Soto said that what makes his superhero film so unique in the genre is the protagonist's family is involved in the story from start to finish and actively participates in the action. He teased that they each get their own arcs in the film, some more comical than others. Yeah, George Lopez. We see the extended trailer as the final shots of Jaime's grandmother heading into battle with an advanced chain gun. Interesting. The new footage also showed more corners of Palmyra City, which is infused with retro 90s neon style with prominent Latino influence. So they had that. So there you go. 25 minutes? Okay, so we're saying 25 minutes now, huh? Okay, that's good. That's good. They also showed some Dune Part 2, some exclusive footage from Dune Part 2, which is great. Denis Villeneuve, director, revealed the first trailer to his highly anticipated sequel, Dune Part 2. The action-packed footage begins with Paul Atreides, Timothée Chalamet, and Chani, of course, who's Zendaya, acting affectionately towards each other while sitting on a large sand dune. By now, they are slowly but surely starting to fully embrace their romance. Florence Pugh as Princess Irulan, and I'm really bad at pronouncing these names. I'm glad Scott's not here. He'd probably be face-palming like crazy. Is introduced early as she wears a beaded veil over her face and talks about the incoming war. We see Josh Brolin's Gurney Halleck, of course, that we saw in the first one, makes a comeback after the events of the first film. Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica is seen riding across the desert with the Freeman people in some sort of speedster as well, teasing their plans to overthrow the Harkonnens. Yes, the rest of the footage jumps back and forth between Paul and his first attempt to ride a sandworm. We're going to see Paul, Timothée Chalamet, riding a sandworm. Okay, that sounds kind of dirty, but hey, what can you say? And then we also see Butler. We also see Austin Butler, who plays Foyd. The Harkonnen. I say these names completely wrong. Butler's Foyd, is it Fade? Is seen bowing in front of Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, Mr. Stellan Skarsgård, which I think we saw in the first, while his brother stands on the side and looks upon him with fear in his eyes. Meanwhile, Freeman, leader Stiglar, which was Javier Bardem, gives a piece of advice to Paul before he attempts to first sandstorm ride. So we're going to see that sandworm ride, not sandstorm, but there you go. So there you go. Yeah, he's going to ride that. He's going to ride that worm, Mr. Timothée Chalamet. And then, of course, speaking of Timothée Chalamet, we also got some footage when it came to the Wonka origin story, directed by Paul King. And they showed some exclusive footage for that. Warner Brothers revealed the first look at the prequel from Wonka starring Timothée Chalamet. We are introduced to a young and poor Willy Wonka who lives with this young girl played by Kala Lane. I don't know who exactly that is. A new original character who acts like a pseudo-sister for the aspiring candy maker. Willy is seen traveling to exotic jungles, perfecting the art of making candy from cocoa beans. The young man has a dream of owning a shop to sell his own chocolate via his original recipes. But the distribution of sweets in the industrial town he lives in is controlled by a chocolate cartel. Interesting. Which is really just a group of greedy businessmen. Of course it is. Wonka cannot fulfill his dreams of selling chocolate if he can't get past the chocolate cartel in order to set up shop. He decides to get extremely creative in pursuing his dreams, distributing his magical candy to the people of the town and building a name for himself the old-fashioned way. When the cartel comes to stop him, he gives them a piece of chocolate and sends them floating in the air. What? Oh, it sounds him. He takes a piece of chocolate. Not them, him. So we're going to see some more of that, stuff we saw, of course, in the first one with Charlie and his grandpa, which gets the attention of the townspeople. Keegan-Michael Key enters the scene as a comical policeman who tries to stop Wonka's hijinks for what looks to be the rest of the film. The footage ends with Hugh Grant, introduced as a short Oompa Loompa stuck in a glass jar. He is orange and has the same green hairdo as the 1971's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So there you go, guys. Hugh Grant, that's a terrible impression, but Hugh Grant is an Oompa Loompa in this movie. Willy accuses the Oompa Loompa of spying on him, but the short companion tries to explain the situation through song. Of course, we're going to get some song. He takes out and blows, oh yeah, the horn, the flute, and tells an annoyed Willie, once we start, we have to finish the song. So there you go. They have to, the Oompa Loompas, you can't stop them from singing. You can't. You really can't. And then, of course, we have The Color Purple. The Color Purple, the remake for that. Oprah Winfrey showed up, and they showed some footage for that. Got the first look at the latest reimagining of the timeless Broadway musical The Color Purple, produced by Oprah Winfrey and directed by Blitz Bazawul. Steven Spielberg and Quincy Jones were also heavily involved as producers, says Oprah. So they talked about that. First footage showed an energetic and vibrant retelling of the tagline, "Not Your Mama's Color Purple." The entire main ensemble, including, and then of course they give all that stuff. I mean, there wasn't like that much that's happening, but it's going to be, of course, showing up in the holiday season of this year. So there you go, guys. There you go. That's pretty much, what they had in store when it came to CinemaCon. There you go. Sorry, I had the wrong screen up. I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing here? Okay. Reactions are coming out. Oh, okay, so we're about there. We're about there, guys. But like I said, we're going to be going over the trailer first. After just going over that, but let's go over the trailer. Let's let those reactions come out first, and then we'll start looking for them right now. So let's do that. Let's do that. Reactions are coming out. Okay, but let's do the trailer. Let's go through the trailer first before we start diving into all of that. Are out. Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you, guys. But let's talk about this trailer right here. Oh, my. Okay, so here we go. All right, so of course they do that little tease right beforehand. So Scoopy Pants says The Flash is the greatest DC movie in the last 30 years. Oh, wow. All right, well, of course he would say that, but hey. Here we go. So, but anyways.
I lost my parents.
So I love this opening because we're talking about, I mean, let's face it, guys. I mean, the marketing for this movie is going to be heavily on Michael Keaton's return as Batman. And of course, he's talking about his parents. He's talking about his parents right here. Many people, when it came to the first trailer that came out and it came to the Super Bowl TV spot, they're like, wait, who was that? I mean, of course, there we go. We know who that is officially, so.
That pain.
Look at that. Oh, that's right. It's kind of similar. I mean, we've seen this before. We've seen this shot before. We've seen something similar. Obviously, the screens are updated. The screens are updated. But man. Oh, this gave me a little tingle. A little nostalgia tingle right here. Ah, so cool. So freaking cool.
Made me who I am.
Oh, and then this right here, man.
Trying to right the wrongs
Batwing just coming through like that.
That's it.
Dude, how freaking cool is that? Come on, how cool was freaking? Well, how cool is that?
Trying to
just
right the wrongs
coming right through the
past.
cave right there and just break it through. Oh.
As if fighting crime would bring my parents back.
And then there's that shot right there, baby. All the bat suits. I love it. Absolutely love it. My God.
You actually did it.
And then look at how good he looks. Dude's 70 years old right here. Dude is 70 years old.
I can't imagine what you've been.
There's that shot right there. Which looks good.
I love you, Monkey. You lost both parents in one day.
Barry!
Dramatic. Man.
I went back in time to save my parents.
Okay, so then we got this right here. This shot right here, and you hear the noise too. Hear that noise when he's going through the Speed Force? Woo!
But instead,
What is happening right
he
there?
broke the universe.
Oh, look at that behind this kid right here. We got young Barry in his first little makeshift costume right there. Didn't catch that. There he is right there.
If you went back and changed the past,
This world must die.
you changed the future.
Man. Let's go back to that shot right there. It's a pretty cool shot. That's the Martha Wayne Institute right there. We see the sign. We've seen that before, so that gets demolished.
The future.
Do you know what the symbol stands for?
Okay, so this is where I tell people to shut up about they're going to remove all the Snyderverse references. This is literally a Snyderverse reference. This is going all the way back to Man of Steel right here.
Means hope, right?
Yes! That was mentioned in Man of Steel. God, people are still going, you erased all the Snyderverse references. No.
I will help you fight Zod.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
They had to do it. They had to do it. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. But again, I'm kind of wondering, is this strictly for the trailer? Is it actually in the movie? I guess we'll see. And then this shot right here. It's going to get some polishing most likely, but, you know, it's pretty cool, though. Because we saw the screenshot, but it looks better when it's in motion right here. Okay, so there you go. That's not too shabby. Look at that. I like the way he stops right there. It's pretty cool. Oh, the Batwing.
I have to undo what I did.
These scars we have make us who we are.
There's that sexy beast. Mr. Ben Affleck, Bruce Wayne right there.
I'm not meant to go back and fix them.
Bam!
Don't let your tragedy define.
And of course, right here, this is where Supergirl is most likely trying to save Barry and trying to give his powers at least when it comes to that. I don't know exactly the full context, but I'm assuming that's what it is. And then, of course, we get this shot right here, which, yeah, I know there's still some people that are talking about, you know, floating head kind of thing. But hey, you know. What did you do? I love it when she screams at me. That's such a cool freaking shot. Look at that shot. That shot right there. Got two ships colliding with each other. Bam! And then you got the Batwing just coming through right there. Bam! Right in the freaking face. Did you see that? Supergirl. Right in the face. Right in the face. Bam! So something happens there. I don't know. She seems like she's doesn't have her power. Something's going on because she's like not, you know, her energy is not up. Something, maybe some kryptonite, some kind of thing. Well, we all know that too, like when it comes to within the ship, remember in Man of Steel, which will probably be another callback. Remember, you know, like when Superman was in the ship with Lois, I mean, he was, you know, he got pretty much his powers kind of taken away from him. So that was good. Then look at this shot right here. Oh, bulletproof Batman-ness. You gotta love it. Bam, 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 bam. Yes. Ah, so cool. So cool. Oh, Ben Affleck Batman. There you go. You got some Ben Affleck Batman cape action happening. Batfleck, get it.
No matter what.
And look at that shot. Ah. Come on, look at that shot right there. That's a good shot. It's a good shot. It's a definitely good shot. One of my favorite shots of the trailer right there. Flashpoint-esque. We all know what's going on right there. He's getting zapped again.
What we do.
Look at that.
We're not going to be able to fix this.
Okay. 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 You see this shot right here? If you notice, young Barry, you know, what he's wearing, it ain't red. It's black. Yeah. Young Barry going to be turning into Dark Flash. And if you watch that Japanese trailer, there's a little bit more to that one, you know, I'm just saying. But yes, I mean, we can all assume, we already know that Dark Flash is going to be a thing. And this is pretty much, I think, the beginning of Dark Flash. You got this shot right here. Not sure what's going to happen right there. I don't know if this is like a moment where he's kind of given up. I don't know.
Nobody dies!
And then, hey, here's another callback to Man of Steel. Boom, boom, boom. And then right into the Batwing. Ah! And then, bam! Badass! Badass! Oh, come on! That shot! Ugh. That's so cool. So freaking cool. All right. But I love this too. I love the all the logos right there. Just so freaking cool. Never saw
You're
this
strapped
shot.
to your parachutes.
And where's yours?
Okay, so for sure, this is, we got young Barry that's in the new Flash costume, and then we got real Barry that is just kind of like, what the hell's happening right now? Oh my God, that shot. I didn't even notice. They did it again. Just like at Batman 89 with the Batwing and the moon. They put the Batwing. I didn't even notice this the first couple of times that I watched it. But look at that shot. You got the Bat logo right there with the moon. Oh my God, this is freaking regal. Yes. So good. Man. So freaking good. But there you go. There's a breakdown. There's my little breakdown right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But my God. That's just pretty damn crazy. I didn't notice that at first. I don't know why I didn't notice that. Jeez, I feel disappointed as a Batman fan not seeing that when I watched it like 3 times. I just kind of like, oh, okay, the end of the trailer. But my God, I totally didn't see that. Oh. All right. You know what? Let's just skip right to it. Because you guys are saying that they're all coming in right there. But, obviously we're going to be talking. Let's go through. Let's go through and see the reactions to the Flash right now. Okay. All right. So let's see. Here we go. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we just click the Flash, and that'll be right there. Okay. Let's see. All right. We're going to see some stuff right here. Okay. So let's already start off right here. Whoop. We got it good. Okay. We're going to start off with Why is that still on? Well, apparently that's what people are doing right here. Eric Davis, DC's The Flash is tremendous. Forget DC. It is without a doubt among the best superhero films ever made. That's right. There were so many people that were like, of course David Zaslav would say it's the best superhero ever made. And I'm just like, okay, the people who aren't excited for The Flash really wanted to emphasize that it's like, hey, he's the CEO of WBD. It's like, yes, we know. But is he saying that about Shazam? Is he saying that about Blue Beetle? James Gunn also saying that too. And then, of course, we're going to get some people right here. An all-timer, inventive story, fantastic action sequences, great cast, so many nerdy details. I'm in tears at the end. Everything you want from a superhero film and more. What? Is there more, Mr. Davis? What else you got? I'm honestly floored. It's this good. Okay, Eric Davis he praises a lot of things. He's a real big nerd, but he is taking 2 tweets to talk about this. As a Monster Back to the Future fan, it has Back to the Future vibes all day. I like that. Michael Keaton is amazing as expected, and this is the best Ezra Miller has been as Flash. Affleck gets some of his best Batman moments too. Sasha Calle rocks. Ooh, that's a pretty intense one. We got Rob Keyes right here. Rob Keyes. Just watch The Flash at CinemaCon. It has some stuff in it you will not believe, and it showcases much more of Barry Allen's powers. It is indeed one of DC's best and fits nicely as a bridge story between the old and the new DCU franchises. It's also the funniest DC movie. Ooh. The audience at CinemaCon loved The Flash. It has some mega CG heavy scenes, and I'm curious what everyone will think of the ending. All right, then. We got Brandon Davis. Damn, The Flash is good. It's super inventive, both visually and in concept. The dynamic of the 2 Barrys is crazy well done. Emotions hit intensely hard, solid surprises, and it got me wanting to watch it again and really eager to see how they follow it. Well done. All right, then. It's looking pretty damn good. Looking pretty good. Let's see. Reactions to The Flash out. Screeners are coming out, and all seem to believe the hype. All right, we got Scott Manst right here. The Flash is awesome. One of the very best DC movies. A perfect blend of action, heart, and humor. So many wow and chilling-inducing moments that longtime DC fans will love. Ezra Miller is superb, twice actually, and Michael Keaton's still got it. Still got it. Still got it. All right, and then we got Scott Menzel. The Flash is hands down one of the best superhero films of all time. Okay, again, to the people that are just like, that couldn't help themselves by telling people like, of course David Zaslav would say that. All right, now we got other people that aren't running Warner Brothers Discovery saying that it's one of the best superhero films of all time. No joke, The Flash is the ultimate movie-going experience as it has a little bit of everything: action, emotion, heart, humor, and plenty of nostalgia. Ezra Miller is phenomenal as dual Barry Allens. Michael Keaton and Sasha Calle are very good also. This film that audiences will be watching over and over again. Oh, and avoid all spoilers you can for the movie because there are some really incredible surprises that will truly blow you away. I cannot wait to see this again. Bam. And we keep going. Is there anything more? Seems like, let's see. Here we go. We got another one from Eric Goldman right here. Yeah, The Flash is legit great. It delivers some notably thrilling, fun, and creative moments I felt I hadn't seen in a million other superhero movies. It had me smiling from the Warner Brothers logo at the top, and I even dug stuff inspired by movies I wasn't into. So there you go. Is The Flash the best superhero movie ever? I don't know. Need to think on that. There's a lot of strong ones at this point, but it's major standout for DC. It's a major standout for DC, and it feels like a really fitting, poignant way to close out the insane peaks and valleys that has been the DCEU slate. All right, man. It seems like it's just absolutely crazy. I don't know what to say other than The Flash delivered more than I could have hoped. The acting is beyond great. Keaton delivers everything you want. Supergirl is my new favorite superhero. I'm genuinely shocked this movie meets and surprises the hype. I never expected that. So people are just doing that. Caught an unfinished cut of The Flash and dug it quite a bit. Yeah, so it seems like it's just going crazy right now. Just going crazy, guys. There we go. Seems like we're getting mainly positive right there. You do realize that out of the movie reactions are generally positive. Yeah, true. They are generally positive. But the fact that there are people that are using two tweets and saying that it's one of the best superhero movies, a couple people saying that ever. We got another one that says The Flash is pretty great. It makes sense to me now why DC didn't shelve this one. Michael Keaton is chef's kiss. I didn't realize how much I needed Keaton's Batman in my life again. Some really emotional moments here. Sasha Calle is awesome. I want to see more of her. So yeah, there's definitely a lot. Sean O'Connell actually said nostalgic, hilarious, with tons of heart and two outstanding performances by Ezra Miller. I honestly can't believe The Flash actually exists. It's magical. It presses every button. I'll see it 1,000 times. See, that's the thing though. I mean, yes, I know people are usually like positive when they come out of fan stuff, but the fact that there's just certain words that people are saying, the certain things that people are saying when it comes to this. Oof. That's what I'm looking at right there. I'm happy to confirm that The Flash is the best DC film since The Dark Knight. We've heard that before. Keaton's return is unto his iconic role seamless and is joined by a league of familiar faces that fans will be super surprised to see. This is kind of the movie we need now. Oof. See? There's just stuff like that. It's absolutely crazy. Man. Prediction, Keaton will be the best supporting actor? No. Okay. Lisa, I like your enthusiasm, but I don't think it's gonna get acting Academy Awards. It'll probably get some technical Academy Awards, but I don't know about, that, but yeah, critics' reactions are just pretty damn great. So the Real Rejects, what about the Real Rejects? We got RJ. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Jeff Snyder is calling out his peers, saying he's embarrassed for the profession of film criticism because they're acting like studio lapdogs. Yeesh. Oh, of course. Oh, that's Jeff Snyder. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. Mr. Snyder, who blocked me years ago because I made fun of him when he went on a meltdown on Twitter. Why do people still follow that asshole? I don't know. Because he is, as such, a fucking asshole. He's an asshole. He is. He's a douchebag. Look at him. He looks like a creepo. He looks like in the past 5 years he's aged 27. I'm just saying. I saw a recent picture of him. I'm like, wow, that's what he looks like now? I mean, I hope he's not. I mean, if it's like, yeah, it just seems like, oh, what are you getting stressed out by your whole thing right now? I don't know. It's just like, wow. Yeah, Jeff Schneider. Ew. Yeah, he should call the Chattanooga FBI. That's why he blocked me, because I made a video and I tagged him in it, saying, making fun of that whole thing. He said some of the most ridiculous foul shit. That's why he's aging like milk. Oh yeah, he looks, I just couldn't believe it when I saw somebody like post a picture of him. Like, that's what he looks like now? Oh my God. Schneider is getting a lot of traction and attention now because of Hot Mike YouTube show, because he's basically a scooper now and he gets things right. Is that what that is? Tony Movie Chappie, D9 Neil Blomkamp fan. I find it hypocrite how so many people said that they were going to boycott The Flash and said they should just cancel the movie, and now they praising the movie and wanted to go see. Okay, Tony Movie D9. The people who are doing that are mainly, I would say, mainly in the Snyder fandom, and they're not the critics that currently watched it right now. You gotta, when you want to claim that people are like hypocritical, yeah. I mean, none of the people who were saying that were like mainly in the Snyder fandom that are wanting to boycott this because of Warner Brothers and whatever the hell. They're not watching it. They're not there. This is critics right now. I don't think any of these critics, the ones that I read, said anything about boycotting The Flash. You gotta, there's a difference between who is saying that and whatnot. So Flash should be recast. Well, it probably will be. Also, we sure that Sasha Kai is lifting up Henry. No, Marco. That is Barry that she is lifting up. That's not Henry Cavill. that's Ezra Miller. Symfinity. Snyder has always been a scooper, though. That's what he does. I thought that's what he does. Yeah. Like Soups, he was talking shit and saying they should recast and reshoot, and now he's like, let's go. Yeah, in the Japanese trailer, we have young Barry that goes, let's go, and I'm like, whoa, Jesus Christ, really? Just that? No. You guys know I don't like it. I don't like that because it's so overused. I still blame Tom Brady for it, but it seems like I'm not a fan of, like, we actually heard that from Riri in Wakanda Forever. She goes, "Let's go." It's like, does it have to be everywhere? Do we have to? I mean, if you have a young person in a big blockbuster movie, you have to say, "Let's go." It's like, ugh. Little cliche, but whatever. I'll let it. It's not like it's gonna ruin the movie for me, but I'm just like, come on. Can they say something else? Can they say something else? Yeah. So yeah. Andrew Solazar from Discussing Film liked it, but said there's bizarre story and technical decisions in the film that he didn't care for. Okay, well, there you go. So we got some stuff that's not, Yeah. Dave, don't be mid. Didn't I just retweet something like that where I even hate that saying too when people say mid? See what you did there, Stephanie T. Nah, Tom Brady started it. Yeah, it says stupid as woke. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I blame Tom Brady. I really do. I blame him. Let's see. Okay. Let me find this right here. Okay, so So we got all that. We got all that. So we should be good when it comes to that. It seems like everybody. So yeah, now the real thing is like, now we got to wait. I'm not sure when they're going to have an actual review embargo when it comes to the Flash. Like, what's that going to be like? But I might message some people that maybe I know that's there. You know, I might just be like, okay, so what? Yeah, we're going to talk about this a little bit. Yeah, let's do this and see, you know. But I'm wondering when the actual review embargo for the Flash will be. And I'm kind of wondering if they're going to gauge it on this reaction right here by saying like, okay, we have to put a review embargo out there because this is going to help marketing. You better believe that they're already going to be releasing TV spots, short clips, like short trailers or whatever, that's going to have these quoted reactions. And you better believe that all these people signed a thing to use all that. So that's going to help the marketing as well. So that's good. So that's going to be good. And then he said, like, how long before spoilers? Well, spoilers are already out there. I think. So, timeout. Dave Miller. What? Dave Rob Burnett. This ends the Snyderverse in grand fashion. So there's that. Someone said both Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck are in top form. Yeah, so there you go. We're going to get some top form Batman right there. That's great. And thank you, Nighthawk, for getting rid of Dave Miller right there. I appreciate that. And I know. I made fun of Tom Brady. I did. But Tony Guzman says, hey, Dave, absolutely loving all the reactions so far. As a fan yourself, what in these first reactions is exciting you the most so far? The fact that people are saying that it's one of the best superhero movies ever. You know, it's not just David Zaslav fluffing it up. It's not just David Zaslav fluffing it up a little bit. So, you know, that's what it is. You know, that's, you know, because obviously people were kept on reminding, like, well, of course he's going to say that. But then you had James Gunn said that he said it's one of the best. And now you have critics out there saying one of the best. I'm like, are they all paid off? What's happening here? I still don't want to go in with like heavy expectations. Eric Z, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I did something. Sinfinity, I'm loving I know Ezra's getting a lot of praise. Like I've been saying for the longest, Flash will be cinema. Seems like it's going to be. I wouldn't call it the best superhero movie ever at all. Okay, did you actually see it, Nick, or are you just saying that so, you know? But, you know, yeah, like I said, you still got to go in with, like, you got to be hesitant on the expectations. You got to be hesitant a little bit, you know? You think this will help the chances of a Batman Beyond with Keaton? I would love that, but I don't know. We'll see. How about, I don't know, waiting to see it for yourself? I know, right? I don't know, apparently so. But anyways, let's go ahead and move along when it comes to that. Let's move along to what happened when it came to Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Aquaman 2. So there's a little description that came out from the footage that they did show at CinemaCon, where, you know, they showed some stuff that's happening with Aquaman 2, and we're all just kind of wondering, like, what is happening with this movie? This movie is just in a really tough spot. It's most likely going to just kind of, you know, sink, you know, it's not going to probably do that well when it comes to this. But here's the description right here, as I pulled up when it came to, this is from Deadline. It says, it's an action-adventure story with a really fun bromance between Arthur and Orm. Orm was a villain in the first time around, but this time Arthur needs him. Lots of fisticuffs with Black Manta, serious speeches by Aquaman, who has a new baby. Whoa. And the Black Trident enemy now has a lot of power. Trailer begins with Aquaman back near his lighthouse home, contemplating life with Tamara Morrison's Tom Curry, obviously talking to his dad. But there's still a lot of drama and chaos under the water as Aquaman battles a huge submarine beneath and foes on the beach. I'm supposed to be king. to bring the land and sea together, says Momoa's Aquaman. There's action beneath the Earth's surface. In the Arctic, yeah, we saw the poster that had some ice right there, so that's, that kind of makes sense. In a battle scene, Aquaman tells Black Manta, "No one hits my brother but me." In which point, Patrick Wilson's King Orm says, "Do not call me brother." Says Black Trident, the new enemy, "I'm going to destroy Aquaman and everything he holds dear." Sometimes not giving up is the most heroic thing you can do, says Morrison's character. So a little father inspiration. If you lead, King Orm tells Aquaman, Atlantis will follow. Amber Heard's Mira does have a cameo, but in a battle scene. What? That's right. They weren't going to remove Mira. Why would they remove Mira? They're not going to do that. They're not going to remove that. But yeah, she's still there, which is, part of the problem when it comes to all this. But yeah, apparently she made a little cameo when it came to a little battle scene. So there you go. Some Aquaman footage right there. Yeah. How we feeling about it? We feeling a little bit more confident reading this stuff? How we feeling about that, huh? Are we feeling like pretty good? Black Manta is going to kill that baby. He's probably going to try to kill that baby. Yeah. Black Trident, I guess that's something new that they kind of created with that. Black Trident. Hater seething, yep. Yeah, I mean, it sounds... I'm still going to watch it no matter what. I'm still going to watch it. I'm curious to see when they actually release the footage. I'm guessing we're going to see this trailer or this teaser in front of The Flash. That's my guess. They're going to put it right in front of The Flash. So, you need the trailer. Yeah, it's probably not going to show up till The Flash comes out. That's my guess. That's just my guess. I hear Aquaman coming out of CinemaCon was kind of mixed. Yeah, well, yeah. I think I saw Sean O'Connell say that it gave him Green Lantern 2011 vibes. Eee, I was like, whoa, did you really say that? Boop. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's kind of cool on paper or on my screen right here, but I'm just kind of wondering. Like, what that footage is going to look like, and I guess we're going to see that in front of The Flash. I can only imagine. So Black Manta said, fuck those kids, yeah. Yeah, so Aquaman December. So there you go. There's all that. There is all of that when it comes to the description for Aquaman. I'm still wondering about this movie. Still very much wondering about this movie. All right, guys, let's get to some questions here. See if there's any. Let's see here. All right. Nope. What am I doing here? Let me go to YouTube first. Didn't I post it on YouTube? Oh yeah, I meant to show that too. I'll show. Well, first off, let me tell you, because I put out a poll, and I'll show the Twitter poll, but I also put out a YouTube poll. Only got 321 votes. Thoughts on the new trailer for The Flash? 69% said loved it. 23% said it was okay. 6% said eh. 2% said terrible. So out of 321. So, all right, and then we got some YouTube right here. Leonard Pig. Any chance he sees Beast Boy when going through the multiverse? That could tie into the scene in Titans where Gar sees all the different timelines. I don't know if they'll actually go that far, but hey, you never know. But yeah, I remember seeing that footage. J Fizz, Dave, if The Flash is a success, Ezra stays through the DCU, plus it keeps Snyder fans interested. The more actors cast by Zack, the better. If Gunn cast Wayne T. Carr as the DCU John Stewart, break the internet. Wouldn't that be nice? So there we go. When it comes to that. When it comes to Twitter questions, or not Twitter, but YouTube questions. Now we're going to go to the Twitter questions right here. All right, let me double check, make sure. Whoa, we got quite a few right here, so that's pretty funny. All right, let's go ahead and do it right here. Andrea, hola, Dave, ¿cómo estás? Are you going to bring the Zack Snyder's Justice League hat to the event this coming weekend? I mean, I probably could, and I'm probably not going to wear my hat. I'll probably make sure my hair is nice and purty when it comes to the event. But yeah, Andrea made Zack Snyder Justice League hats, and she sent me one. And I wore it, rocked that thing for a bit. So maybe I'll bring it. Maybe I'll get it signed by Zack. That'd be pretty sweet. Brad Curran. A few reactions to the Flash CinemaCon showing say that apparently an end credit scene isn't there. Guess there will still be a bit more to see come June. Possibly. Eric. Hey, Dave, Flash aside, of all the trailer descriptions you've read tonight, which one gets you the most excited about its movie, and why is it the one? Why is the one Barbie? P.S. Since Wednesday is play it by ear, members only stream tonight. No, we're not going to do a members only stream tonight because we'll see what happens, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Tony, let me first answer this question by Eric right here, but out of all the stuff, I was actually probably more intrigued by Wonka and Dune. I mean, I'm still going to go see Barbie, and I'm still very intrigued by it, but, it sounded like Lego movie to me, like, with some of it, so, I think when it came to the footage of Dune and Wonka, that kind of got me a little bit curious right there. Andrew Casali, after the Flash trailer opened with Michael Keaton's Batman talking about the origin, it is funny to think most of the marketing is heavily focused on Michael Keaton's Batman, even though it's a Flash movie. Well, I mean, I think we all suspected that. That's what's going to get people in the seats. Look at this right here. Brendan Villa. How many of the Flash figures are you getting, Dave? I'm running out of room, but I think I now want the other Barry. Yeah, I haven't purchased any yet, but I'm sure it's going to happen. Look at that collection. That's a good collection. Let's get nuts. I thought this looked familiar, but sure, where it takes place in the Flash movie, but this is Edwards Airspace Base dry lake bed runways. Oh, that's cool. There you go. Pretty sure that was like that in Man of Steel as well. Kenny, loved the second trailer for The Flash. Let's get nuts. All the Supergirl scenes looked super amazing, and Sasha Calle is already becoming a favorite Supergirl Kara of mine, second only to my favorite Melissa Benoist, who will always be my Supergirl. And then it says, some speculation I have for The Flash. Could Sasha Calle Supergirl be related to Christopher Reeve Superman in some way? Maybe after Superman 4, Clark and Lois had a child and named her Kara. Not saying it's the case, but it's always a possibility. I mean, it's a theory. I don't think that's going to be the case, but you never know what the theories are going to be. Could be that. Could be something that could throw a curveball like that. Darkness under the wind. Dave, question 1. Do you think that when Supergirl fights Zod, she gets severely overpowered by him, which was why she collapsed to the floor after we see her hit him with... I know, that was a little interesting. And then question 2, when the two Barrys are talking in the trailer about whatever they do, doesn't completely work... whatever they do, it doesn't completely work. Do you think that they come up with a decision to completely reset the universe here and therefore creating the DCU, or come up with something else that results in the death of Barry 2? Well, Barry 2 turns into Dark Flash, it's looking like. So, Sasha Calle, I don't know. We'll see if she's going to be the DCU Supergirl. It's Mr. Toker. Who do you think this could be? I'm thinking it's a possibility of 2013 Barry and it's Barry. It's young Barry. We already know that part. Mr. Nobody. Hey Dave, since The Flash is being used as a reboot, how do you think they'll erase Ezra Miller, or will he be sticking around for the long haul in the new DCU? I don't know. That's very much up in the air. And I there's so many questions when it comes to this, and I really don't know until I see so I see The Flash. Also, it was cool to see Michael Shannon as Zod, but I was hoping to see, I was hoping to see Fiora. I know. I'm sure we'll see her maybe in the next one, but I don't need another trailer. That was one of the best trailers. I don't know if you watched this. Yes, Yes. Apparently John Campea got fooled again by... It's so ridiculous. Well, let's just say like somebody... I remember seeing a clip before, and it's like, John, you got to be careful when people like put out, certain names, okay? So somebody was like, hey, can you wish a happy birthday to somebody named Nick? And his name is Nick, okay? And his last name starts with a G, and there's an R. So yeah, you can kind of see where that's going. So pretty much it's kind of getting him to say the N-word. It's really ridiculous. I'm like, dude, John, you gotta read that first. Read that before. Realize that people are trying to make you say a very, very bad word. But in the context of it, you can't cancel them for that, for being dumb and thinking like that. But there's been videos out there too, like short videos where people will do that. They'll like say like, hey, can you say a happy birthday to my friend Nick, or my name is Nick, and then of course you write the last name, which makes it sound like something else. Yeah, it's like saying Mike Hunt. If you put those very closely together, what does that sound like? Yeah. He's always saying the N-word. Yeah, I think he only said it once when it came to 2008, 2009, when the Transformers came out. I mean, they don't need to trick him. He will. Yeah, but that was like over a decade ago. Are we still holding him to that? I mean, I'm not a fan of the guy either, but are we still holding him to that? It's like, in the context of it, he was just talking about something. It wasn't like he was calling somebody that, and then he didn't hit the hard R. So at least there's that. But yeah, I don't think he's said it since then, except for being tricked. Ooh, apparently, yeah, exactly. Bend over, something like that too. Yeah, don't forget my super chat. Oh, did you have another super chat? Jillian, okay, thank you for the $10 super chat. Is it Jillian Jacobs as Mira for Aquaman 3? That's if it's a success. Probably won't be at the box office. Hopefully. And do you think if The Flash makes $1 billion, maybe they continue some of the Snyderverse in Elseworld? Hopefully. I mean, maybe they could do something like that. I don't know. That's what's going to be interesting to see the reaction after it comes out in the box office and anything. So, yeah, Kanye sucked my balls. Yeah, there's that too. Bray Babs donated a $500. All right, donated $500 AFSP, hopefully. Okay, so what else we got here? Oh, please don't stop. I know. Now everybody's like putting in their names that make it sound like something really bad. So, thoughts on Glenn Powell from Top Gun Maverick as Batman? I don't like him as Batman. I think he'd be better as, I think he'd be a decent Hal Jordan. I will say that. So, he will say that. So, Amanda Hug and Kiss. Yeah, there was that one. Yeah, there's been all that. But yeah, there's just, but I'm pretty sure that this is like the second time at least that Campea has gotten tricked again by saying, that that nickname, the name Nick with that last name to make it sound like, oh, wow, that's bad. It's just not good. Mike Cajones, there you go. See, there's so many good ones right there. So many good ones. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Make sure you guys hit that like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, do all that. And like I said, tomorrow we'll play it by ear. I mean, obviously CinemaCon is still happening, so there still might be a stream tomorrow. I think Disney might be on tomorrow or whatever, so there might be some more stuff that's happening. So, we'll see. I mean, it sounds like I could still do a stream because there's still things that will be talked about when it comes to CinemaCon week. So, for sure. So look forward to that. But I'll let you guys know. Just like I said, follow me on the Twitter. I'll let you guys know on there, but hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself today. A lot of things came out today, and it just, you know, with the reactions to the Flash, it just sounds like it's gonna be a pretty big hit. I think it's gonna be a pretty big hit. Hopefully it will be. So, but all right, guys, yeah, do all that, and I'll maybe see you guys tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. But other than that, talk to you later.